Yeah, hi there, and these comments are for KS, and I am Michael, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons. So I took a look at your score report, so thank you for sending that. So your goal here, you need to get a score of 100. You want to get 25 in each section. Okay, and I will also attach these 1,700 vocabulary words to this email after I'm done talking to you right now. So um, it's going to be tough. So your reading right now is 18, right? So you need to get 7 points higher to go to 25. Listening is 22, so you need at least 3 points higher there. Speaking, you want to get at least 7 points higher. Your score right now is 18, and then writing is not bad. You are at 23 points. So basically you need to get about 19 points higher in order to get 100. Now 100 is a very, very high score. All right, so you say, I am interested in your course. Can you recommend how to use it after I subscribe? I can do that. I think I have a pretty good idea what you want to do. You're probably looking at least 3 months. I'm going to be honest with you. Probably 3, maybe 4, maybe even 5 months. But it's tough. Getting 100 is not easy. So I would say minimum of 3 months. So in terms of using my course, Paula, I'd recommend first of all go through and complete the pronunciation, grammar and vocabulary lessons first. You can work on those each day, maybe do a pronunciation, then a grammar, then vocabulary lesson. So go through those first. Once you've done that, then you can go through and complete the reading and the listening sections of my course. Now at that point, you can really do a few things. First, you're taking down notes on the main points of the reading and the listening passages, right? So of course, you're using your notes to answer the comprehension questions on the quizzes, but also I want you to use your notes to speak and write about the information. Because the more that you use English, the better you're going to be, the higher your score is going to be. So what do I recommend? So for example, if you do a listening or reading practice test, you take down notes, then using those notes you can practice speaking about the information. That means you can record yourself giving a 60-second response explaining the main points from the lecture or the reading passage. In addition, you can also use your notes. Let's say you're working on a reading passage. So you take down a lot of notes on the main, most important supporting points of the reading passage. Use those notes to actually write a summary. The summary should be between 150 and 250 words. Again, you're using the language. Either you're speaking or you're writing. That's a good thing. So I have, I think, 40 listening practice tests. I have 70 reading practice tests, all designed to help you increase your reading speed in the reading section. So, and if you're also speaking and writing about that information, I think, Paula, that's going to be good. And what are my recommendations? I recommend do maybe 3 to 5 oral summaries weekly on those listening and reading passages. Maybe write 3 written summaries each week. Remember, the summaries are 150 to 250 words. So if you do that each week, when you get to the listening and the reading, that's going to really help you improve your English. I promise you, it will. Now, once you've done the listening and reading parts of my course, then, Paula, you can focus on the speaking and writing sections. This is the most popular part of my course. That means that you will be emailing me, so you don't have to worry too much about applications or, fancy things. You can email me your speaking practice. You can email me your writing practice. I'll take a look at it. I will give you some scores and some feedback and send that back to you after about 24 hours, right? So that's one of the reasons students like to use my online course, is they want the opportunity to get that kind of feedback. All right, so those are some things I recommend for you. So again, you're probably looking at least 3 months of very serious study I think. So what I'd recommend maybe is follow my plan, do as much as you can during those 3 months, and you may not finish all of my course in 3 months, to be honest with you. It's a big course, has a lot of information in it, a lot of practice, right? But even if you haven't finished my course, you should take a full-length 5-hour practice test. And I have another website that offers those practice tests. I think the cost is around $30 to take one of those, but it's going to be worth it because after 3 months you'll take a practice test. About 2 or 3 days later you'll get an overall score, and then Paula, you'll get subtotal scores in the reading, listening, speaking, and writing sections, and then you can make a decision. The question is, do you feel like you're ready? Is your score close to 100? If it's not close to 100 yet, let's say it's 89, maybe 90, that means that you need to study maybe 1 or 2 months more, I think, before you will be ready to hit that score. So remember, a practice test, if you use this recommended website that I have, it's only about $30. It's a lot cheaper than $200, and you will get the same information you will get when you take that test, just like you're taking the real TOEFL. Very similar. All right, so those are my comments for you. Thank you for your questions, and all the best to your high-scoring TOEFL success.